Now for example number 4, we're going to do another perimeter problem. This time it says the width of a rectangle is 5 less than half the length. Oh my goodness, be very careful here. So be careful with 5 less than half the length. The perimeter of the rectangle is 50, so that's another key information. Okay, so again, it's a rectangle, and we know that the perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And it says, what are the dimensions? So again, this is asking us to find the length and the width. So we have 2 variables. L equals length, W equals width, and now we have to write our 2 equations. The first equation is based on what I have in orange. Width is, now remember is means equals, width is, now be careful when we say 5 less than half the length. Now we can write half the length as 1/2 L, or we can write L over 2. So 1/2 L is the same as L divided by 2. I'm going to use L divided by 2. So the width is 5 less than half the length. So I'm going to write it like that. Okay. We could write it as 1/2 L. So it just depends on, actually let's write it as 1/2 L. Let me go back. Sorry about that. I apologize if you're using a pen. Just cross it out or white it out. Let's go ahead and use a half. I think that's going to be easier, but just know that these two do mean the same thing. Okay, our perimeter is 50, so don't put P, put 50 in for perimeter. 50 equals 2L plus, now instead of 2W, I'm going to replace this W with 1/2 L minus 5. Yeah, it's going to be better if we write it as 1/2 instead of L over 2. We are going to distribute. So 50 equals 2L. Now, plus 2 times 1/2 is 1, so 1L, and 2 times 5 is minus 10. So we have 50 equals 3L, because 2 plus 1, minus 10. I'm going to add 10 over here. I get 60 equals 3L, and I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So 20 feet equals length. Now, be careful, we need to plug that back in here. So width is half of the length and 5 less than that. So half the length minus 5. So the width is 10 minus 5. So the width is 5 feet. I'm just going to rewrite L equals 20 feet just so that they're right by each other. Now let's double check. Does 50 equals twice the width plus twice the length? And yes, 50 equals 10 plus 40. So I know that I got the correct answers. And there you go.